It's time for GMA Life. Returns 101. What you need to know about returning those gifts, plus which retailers are charging if you make a return.
They're the images that captured the wonder all around us, from penguins taking their first leap to a rare black tiger. The story behind some of National Geographic's Pictures of the Year.
Best books of 2024. Charlie and Kate Gibson sharing their favorite read.
Then we're looking back at all the news, the heart, and the fun from the past year. Hello and welcome to GMA Life. I'm Lori Bergamato.
And I'm Ashin Singh, and right now we're backstage in the GMA Green Room. Coming up on GMA Life, we're going to look back at GMA's most memorable moments from 2024.
These are always my favorite. Plus, we are giving you a look at the Pictures of the Year from National Geographic.
But first, let's get to the cost of returns. A growing number of retailers now charge when you send purchases back. Elizabeth Schulze has the details.
This is a regular habit when we shop online. You order that gift for someone else, maybe for yourself, in a couple different sizes and styles, and then you return whatever you don't like, and you expect to get a full refund for that return. But now, that is not always the case, especially if you don't read the fine print.
With the record-breaking holiday shopping season comes the season of making returns.
My biggest issue with Aritzia is their darn return policy.
And the new reality that this year, it may cost you.
Amazon e-return policy is bananas. You might get charged a restocking fee, you might get a partial refund, or you might get zero refund.
An estimated 40% of retailers now charge return shipping fees, ranging from $5 to $10 per shipment from brands like Zara, H&M, Abercrombie & Fitch, J.Crew, Macy's, and Saks Fifth Avenue. Amazon charges a $1 shipping fee if you return at a UPS store, when options like Whole Foods, Amazon Fresh, or Kohl's are closer to your delivery address.
Retailers are charging more return fees because it's very expensive for retailers not only to send the product to customers, but also pay the fees when it comes to returning that product.
The fees are part of a broader crackdown from retailers, who can spend an average of $30 to process a single returned item. The National Retail Federation telling us, with more than $743 billion in merchandise returned in 2023, merchants and brands are prioritizing efforts to minimize losses from returns, particularly those that are fraudulent.
Okay, so the simple way to avoid these fees is to do your return in the store. Also, of course, critical to read the return window policy. For some brands, you're only going to have 14 days or you'll just get a store credit, not a full refund. And check when the clock starts ticking. So for example, at Zara, you have 30 days from the shipment date, not the day that the package actually arrives at your house.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
And now to National Geographic's Pictures of the Year. Gio Benitez is revealing some of the top picks and the stories behind them.
A cloud of bats taking flight at dusk, a Pacific herring fertilization frenzy, and a young emperor penguin's leap of faith.
They're all going to the ocean to make their first swim, and there is one penguin that takes that leap first. I love the emotion of that picture, the bravery of that little bird.
Just some of the stunning images chosen as National Geographic's 2024 Pictures of the Year.
We really want to capture the diversity of the world that our photographers are seeing.
This year's 20 photos documenting the wonder all around us, from the rose harvest in Morocco to an erupting volcano in Guatemala. The selection's made from more than 2.3 million images taken by National Geographic photographers in the last year. We even get a look at how one of the incredible photos was captured. A photographer seen testing his camera trap, all to get this photo of a rare black tiger, known for its merged stripes on the prow.
Very few people have ever seen one. He spent 60 days trying to get a picture of one of these, and he set up these elaborate camera traps. So we wanted to give people a taste of that. I hope that Pictures of the Year opens people's eyes, of course, to the wonder of the world around us, but also the fact that there's, we do face challenges that need to be addressed. And, I also hope that these images also inspire people to want to explore for themselves if they can.
Oh,
So pretty. And by the way, there were more than 300,000 photos to choose from this year versus last year. 300,000 more. So it's an incredible selection. Check out all of National Geographic's pictures of the year at natgeo.com/photos and in their December issue.
Thank you so much, Gio. I want to go to some of those places.
Seriously, it's one of the most epic lists of the year. And when GMA Life returns, the hosts of The Bookcase reveal their favorite books of 2024.
Welcome back to GMA Life, and now to the hosts of the Bookcase podcast, Kate and Charlie Gibson.
They've been reading all year, and it's time for them to talk about some of the books you need to add to your bookcase.
We are very flattered that Good Morning America asked us to pick our favorite books as recommendations for Christmas. Each of the authors were interviewed on our podcast, The Bookcase with Kate and Charlie.
And somewhat surprisingly, numbers 1 and 2 on our list were the same.
Number 1 on our list is Time of the Child by Niall Williams. It is the story of a foundling child in the amazing fictional village of Faha.
And the writing in this book is lyrical. Each sentence really is to be savored. Let me just quote the first words of the book. This is what happened in Faha over the Christmas of 1962, in what became known in the parish as the Time of the Child. To those who lived there, Faha was perhaps the last place on earth to expect a miracle.
And of course, what is Christmas but a miracle? So we asked Niall about some of the risks that he took when he wrote the book, and he said, I think the biggest risk that I took was writing about human goodness. It's just a beautiful book that you will love.
The other book that both of us wanted to recommend is a little bit different. This is a book that Kate describes as the perfect book for book nerds.
It is from Ann Patchett, the annotated version of Bel Canto. Bel Canto was written 20 years ago, and in this edition, she goes back and page by page makes notes in the margins about what she thinks she got right and what she thinks she got wrong. And she's hard on herself. Bel Canto, she wrote, one day everything had the saturated quality of a book dropped into a bathtub. And her margin note is, how can a day be like a book dropped in a bathtub?
A metaphor needs to make sense.
Kate, what were your other 2 books?
I am going to go ahead and recommend George Stephanopoulos' The Situation Room. Everybody has nonfiction lovers on their list this year. The other book is Table for Two by Amor Towles, which is, to me, one of the best books of short stories I've ever read. Every story in this book is a jewel.
How about me? Jodi Picoult's book, By Any Other Name. This is a really different book. It is about 2 female writers, one contemporary and one back in Shakespeare's time. Jodi's thesis is that Shakespeare could not have written his plays by himself, that he had to have help. And she has all sorts of evidence for that. So read it as a really good tale, and then read it to see if you buy her thesis. And my other book, Tell Me Everything, by the wonderful Elizabeth Strout. The ending, I think, is perfect. There are so many different relationships, and you wonder how they're going to resolve. That's what novels are. They're wonderful, wonderful stories. I do want to thank you for including me this morning. That has made things nice.
We want to wish everybody
all the blessings of this very special season.
Yeah, and happy reading to one and all.
Thank you, Charlie and Kate. You can listen to The Bookcase wherever you find podcasts. Now to Lori.
Thank you, Ashen. It's time now for the right stuff. For everyone trying to get organized after the holidays have hit your home, we've got the holiday storage solutions you need to get your life back in order. From trees to toys, so scan the QR code right now to see what we have. We're going to start with putting away your artificial tree. So packing up the Christmas tree, it's one of the bigger tasks that you face after the holidays, but with the Tree Keeper storage bag, you don't even need to take your tree apart, which is a huge win. This is a rolling bag designed for easy storage. So all you have to do is pull the storage bag up from the base and zip it closed. You can move it seamlessly because it is on wheels to a closet, basement, garage. It can store a fully assembled tree from 6 to 9 feet tall, and you can find that at QVC. Next up, the ornaments. These are the little details that make your tree beautiful and personal, so you want to be sure you're preserving them year after year. And with this super affordable storage box, You can keep up to 64 ornaments scratch-free, and you can keep them really nicely intact, prevent them from shattering. They come with these really trusty little cardboard dividers, so you can customize the space. This also has a very small footprint, so you are saving space in the bargain. It's durable construction. It even collapses flat when it's not in use, and it has a zippered lid. It keeps dust and bugs out of all of your favorite Christmas memories and lets them stay stored safely inside. Next, wrapping paper, which can be pretty expensive. So if you have some left over, and we know that you do, then store it neatly with this under $20 container. This one has over 3,000 five-star reviews, and it makes it a cinch to keep all of your wrapping paper nice and fresh. You can really preserve it. This holds 18 to 24 rolls of wrapping paper, even those extra long 40-inch rolls, as well as it has space for ribbons and bows, gift tags, even for those storage bags. And this you can stand up or you can lay flat, and it's under $20. Next, we have holiday lights. This one can really put a snarl in your holiday festivities when you have to take these ones down. But this is a 3-light storage spool. So it comes with a case, and it's an all-in-one storage solution that will keep lights, cords, because we all have those extension cords, even garland, tangle-free. So each spool holds up to 75 feet of regular lights, classic lights, or 150 feet of mini lights. So you just clip the spool to your ladder or rain gutter, and then you can spin it as needed. It also can help release the cords for faster and easier hanging in the following year. These are just $25. And then finally, Santa probably brought so many toys, and that requires a major solution when it comes to storage, and we have got it. So this is from Casa Field at Home Depot. It's a storage ottoman. It has a removable lid and acacia wood feet. It's perfect for stashing away everything from stuffed animals to toy cars. I think we have some sports equipment down here. And what we really liked about this versatile ottoman that we found at Home Depot is that it's for more than just storage. You can use it for really to store anything, so towels, blankets, anything like that. But then it also becomes nicely part of your decor, so it doesn't have to just seem like a kid item. So to shop these products, scan that QR code or go to goodmorningamerica.com. And when GMA Life returns, a look back at the most memorable moments on GMA this year.
Welcome back to GMA Life, and here we are in the Good Morning America control room, where so much work takes place every day to get the show on the air.
And as 2024 comes to an end, we're looking back at some of the memorable moments from this year on GMA. Take a look.
We are turning back the clock on 2024, taking a look at some of our favorite memories from this year.
Love this tradition, and for everything you saw happen on your screen, there was a lot of work that went on behind the scenes as we covered it all. News stories, heartfelt moments, and surprises.
So grab your cup of coffee and settle in to laugh, smile, and reflect on a great year together. Good morning, America. And I want to say to our audience, get ready to gird your loins. Let's go.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good morning, America.
The new World Series champions crowned.
Your Dodgers have won the World Series.
Good morning to the Boston Celtics, NBA World Champions.
We did it! Jackpot, Kansas City. It's the start of one. We're not done.
It was an incredible title game. South Carolina could not be stopped.
Unstoppable.
All glory goes to God.
Clark, oh my!
I don't think anybody slept last night.
The New York Liberty are WNBA champions!
We're surrounded by Liberty fans. Look at that. $10,000.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
$15,000.
$40,000.
Cardinal players, can I have your attention?
Did y'all hear me? $1 million.
I feel good.
The people of Rolling Fork, Mississippi, still feeling the impact after a destructive tornado tore through their small town 1 year ago.
Hey, y'all need help over there?
It's been a year.
Community come together, and then, like you said, all the GMA viewers pitch in as well.
Good morning, America. Overnight, Hurricane Milton rips through the state of Florida.
It's almost like having a bomb drop it.
Helene's now the deadliest hurricane to hit the mainland since Katrina.
Row house is floating away.
We know that the storm and the impacts go well beyond Florida, into Georgia, even North Carolina, which we'll get to.
GMA is in the heart of the storm zone as communities come together to lend a hand.
$1.896 million has been raised.
Oh my goodness.
$10,000, $20,000. Wait, there's more. $50,000.
So many people are coming together, and there is joy in helping so many others.
Sandy Hook survivors. I sat down with some of the students nearly 12 years later. Looking forward to graduation?
Oh, yeah. We got prom ahead of us. We have senior skip day.
Michael and his daughter Isabella revealed the moment she found out she had brain cancer.
You have to keep living just because this is happening.
She's right. You inspire all of us every single day.
What would you say to that young man today?
Thanks. Thanks.
Hey, Jer.
Hey, Auntie.
Jer's all in.
It is the first day for the shots.
He'll need 5 days of injection to prepare for donation day.
You're a superhero. I'm very proud of you. You know how much I love you.
George, he's outside Buckingham Palace.
My daughter Elliot is studying over here, so I was here for spring break.
Hi.
Michael, congratulations, Granddad.
Yes. 25 years of celebrating Mom with our breakfast in bed spectacular.
Happy as good.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Give your mama a big hug when you see her.
Come on, Mom. Here's Mama.
Oh, she buried the lead.
I know.
Total solar eclipse countdown.
3, 2, 1. It's hard to express the emotions that you feel when you see something like this, and knowing that your mom saw it first down in Mexico.
My mother's dream finally realized.
What I was looking at during the eclipse was all of you and everyone screaming.
It's Earth Day, and Earth is showing up and showing out.
An obvious part of living in an Earthship is return things to nature.
Robin, you're going in the cave.
Oh, Rebecca, I'm going in, I'm going in.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Brighter than the sun. Until you caught me on my good side.
What's the coolest thing that you've seen today?
Meeting Ray the mascot and meeting George.
Close second to the mascot.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
No, George doesn't do it.
Can you guys imagine if we find out that the only place George dances is when he gets his coffee?
I actually sang karaoke a month ago.
Please tell me there's a video.
If there is, I'll buy it. I think I'm the only one on the city who's actually used a phone this year. Great crowd in my hometown of Cleveland.
You didn't know that?
I Googled him 1,000,000 times.
I'm still trying to ponder you Googling me too much.
There's a lot to look up. I know a lot about George Stephanopoulos.
Let's give them that gap, Travis. There you go. There you go.
Ginger Z, Philly pretzel.
We're having a pizza party.
So you're really going to eat pizza at 7:49 in the morning?
Dude, time is a construct.
Oh, yeah.
The baby!
How suspicious is this?
Bobby, our technical director, is going to taste some out.
2 thumbs up.
Oh, he loves it.
You know it's good, making me
contestants.
tap my right foot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, big bite.
Yeah.
Gotta be in it to win it. I almost said a bad word.
Tommy is replacing George Stephanopoulos. How about that?
Adam, our producer here, is showing us how it works. From the control room to the makeup room with the littlest members of our GMA family all here to pitch in to have fun to see what mom and dad do for a living. Oh, wow.
HR Director Maddie Haynes and her husband Sashit just welcomed a baby boy, Arlo.
Congratulations to one of our DGA production associates, Patrick Phillips. He got married.
Happy 23rd wedding anniversary to George and Allie. Congratulations, my friend.
23 best years of my life.
My friend Phil McCricker, you will be missed, my friend.
An honor and a privilege.
Thank you, Phil. Did you say bend and snap? I've been practicing that for 23 years.
The sauce doesn't seep through the little gaps in the pasta.
Every time somebody says gap, I'm like, are you talking about me, Willis?
TV.
That's what sleep deprivation will do to you, right there. You're crazy about the People's Magazine's Sexiest Man of the Year.
No, I'm upset because it's not you.
I'm just glad it's the two of you talking about this and not me.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
You get it, Larry.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
I love you guys so much. I watch every morning.
I just feel lucky to be with all four of you. This is like I'm with the Avengers.
I know a couple of love. They've been together 45 years. They say they're retired and they have their cup of coffee and watch GMA in the morning.
Oh, that's so nice. Wow.
We wanted to make sure that you had a day off. Let Good Morning America take care of you, and thank you all for your service.
This block is now under construction. I get a chance to work with the hosts in the booth.
You wearing that hat?
I don't know. I'm afraid to take it off.
Pop News Time with Sam. I'm a little disappointed not to see any props.
I know, George. But this is Friday Pop News.
What are you really doing?
What do you really want?
David Beckham.
Yes.
My youngest son, Cruz, turned around to me and said, Dad, you were really good. I didn't know.
I try to keep it tight. So. I'm not straight-handed or anything, but
Eve's that girl.
I'm glad we all got the green memo.
Did you just finish the set list?
Yeah, this is what I spend my time doing before the show. Set lists, and more set lists.
Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman.
By the way, this thing is removable because I might put this on my bed. This is awesome.
This is a beautiful throw or shawl.
Elmo! Hi there! Miss Robin!
How do you find your collaborators?
You want to do it?
Sure.
Let's do it. You're too slow.
It actually makes me want to sign up for opera lessons.
Encourage your producers to make sure that's a part of the show.
You know what? You say that, they'll make me do it.
You've made it through 6 minutes, haven't given anything away yet.
Can we end it now?
How are you going to dance with those around your neck?
That's a good question. Dangerously.
Denzel Washington joined us live.
Damn. Just put Washington.
They gave my job up that quick.
Did y'all tell him? Y'all didn't tell him?
I wish we could have had a camera on Shaq during the commercial break. That would be better than everything else you've seen in the show, and it is a great show.
Okay, there's just something about the smell of a gym.
Right here. Go. Bang.
And that's all you need to see. Dare I say, Gio, how's it hanging?
Just hanging out here.
We got the twins in the house.
It looked like a buddy movie.
I'd buy a ticket to see that film.
There you go, Barney. Come on, Barney.
Barney wants a date. Do we have this?
What's cooking? Good looking.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
Tomorrow we dance.
No, finally. When?
Do I remember?
I do.
All right.
I'm ready. Oh, y'all finished.
Polarized sunglasses, blue light blockers, they last, they look good.
You can do this.
Yes.
3.
Good morning, America! Is it over?
Wow, what a great year it's been. And that's all for GMA Life. We're wishing you guys a happy holidays, right, Lori?
That's right, and looking forward to 2025. Up next, all the top stories and latest news right here on ABC News Live, where the news never stops.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys next week in 2025.